may this be one of the best moments of your life. You're listening to the Business Mirror Podcast for a broader look on business with Senior Editor Dennis Estopace.
Good day. Welcome to Business Mondays with BM, a segment of the Business Mirror BM Broader Look podcast that tackles the performance of the Philippine stock market. The Business Mondays with BM podcast is based on the stock market outlook story written by Business Mirror reporter VG Cabuag and comes out every Monday. For the text version online, please go to the Business Mirror website and search for Stock Market Outlook. For the print edition, please go to the companies section of the Business Mirror newspaper. Let's get on with the story. Share prices improved last week, with the main index rising at its highest since February last year. Week 3 of trading, however, remained volatile. The benchmark Philippine Stock Exchange Index gained 150.17 points to close the first full week of trading for the year at 7,289.88 points. It was a volatile week for the main index, declining on Tuesday and Wednesday. But the index closed the week strong after gaining 170.17 points on Friday alone. Tracking the performance of the US market, which closed at its new time high. The average daily trade for the week was high at 10.3 billion pesos, but foreign investors were net sellers at 1.43 billion pesos. All other sub-indices closed on the green, led by the broader All-Shares Index that gained 81.66 points to close at 4,354.27 points. The Financials Index rose 39.73 to 1,487.37. The Industrial Index added 198.73 to close at 9,592.15. The Holding Firms Index was up 67.80 to 7,422.45. The Property Index climbed 120.55 to close at 3,785.02. The Services Index was higher by 26.19 to 1,540.28. And the Mining and Oil Index surged 461.44 to close at 9,989.59. For the week, gainers led losers 146 to 90 and 21 shares were unchanged. The top gainers were Apollo Global Capital Incorporated, Oriental Peninsula Resources Group Incorporated, Premier Horizon Alliance Corporation, Island Information and Technology Incorporated, Call Financial Group Incorporated, and Mark Ventures Holdings Incorporated. The top losers, on the other hand, were Philippine Trust Company, IPM Holdings Incorporated, Asia Best Group International Incorporated, Oriental Petroleum and Minerals Corporation A, McKay Holdings Incorporated, and DM Wenceslao and Associates Incorporated. This week, share prices may continue ascending following the confirmation by the United States Congress of the victory of Joe Biden during the recent presidential elections. Christopher Mangun, research head at AAA Securities Incorporated, said that overall, investors remain confident with the current conditions and are willing to stay in the market for the longer term. Mangun said investors, however, will continue to remain cautious and may tighten positions, causing the market to decline until a clearer path to recovery is established by the government. Luis Limlingan, Managing Director at Regina Capital and Development Corporation, said that investors will continue to monitor vaccine developments globally and locally. The US presidential inauguration is still on the 20th, but investors will be making sure the transition is peaceful, Limlingan said. Limlingan said that 7,300 for the main index still remains the resistance to beat for this week to test the 7,500 points. For the stock picks, broker Regina Capital advised investors to take their positions on the stock of GT Capital Holdings Incorporated after its share price found a support following 2 solid days of breakdown, bouncing back from a low of 506 pesos earlier last week. Regina Capital said that indicators have recovered slightly from the strong selling bias, but remain bearish overall. Regina Capital said that selling momentum is decreasing though, so GT Capital Holdings Incorporated could very well sustain this rally. Regina Capital said that the key level to watch out for is 560 pesos. The broker said that a breakout past this resistance would mean a run-up. Regina Capital said that should GT Capital Holdings Incorporated tap 560 pesos but pull back during the latter parts of the trading session, the stock would be setting itself up for consolidation. The shares of GT Capital Holdings Incorporated closed last Friday at 579 pesos apiece. Meanwhile, Regina Capital gave a hold recommendation on the stock of Merrimart Consumer Corporation after its price started to consolidate and sustain at an elevated level. Regina Capital said that all signs point to sustained buying pressure that has been towing the line between neutral and overbought territory for some time now. The broker said that considering this trend, Merrimart Consumer Corporation could be gearing up for a possible breakout. However, Regina Capital advised to practice caution when buying since volatility is at extreme highs. The shares of Merrimart Consumer Corporation closed last week at 7 pesos and 69 centavos apiece.
Thank you for listening to the Business Mirror podcast. For a broader look on business, follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Business Mirror. Until next time.